Draft day is over, and the neophytes are off to new chapters in their basketball careers. That said, SPIN.ph takes a look on which teams made the biggest gains and which wasted opportunities at the conclusion of the 2018 PBA Rookie Draft. Columbian Dyip. Draft Hall, CJ Perez, JP Calvo, Cyrus, Tabi, Teodoro, Oliver, Arim. How can you go wrong with number 1 pick CJ Perez? Columbian aced its selections by anointing the former NCAA MVP as its franchise player, putting the team in a position to improve moving forward. But that's not all, as the Dyip also got JP Calvo late in the first round, as well as 3 other neophytes, to bolster their young and promising core. With those players on board, Columbian's ride may finally go far enough to make the playoffs, for starters, this upcoming season. Rating: winner. San Miguel Bierman. Draft Hall, Ryan Monteclaro. On the way, Terrence Romeo, Paul Zamer, Ronald Tubid. How do you win a draft with only 1 pick in the 3rd round, you ask? You make your moves and pounce on other teams' troubles. If the trades do get approved, the rich will just get richer and further cement San Miguel as the super team that it is. Further proving that they are buyers and not pickers, the Bierman may have shown everyone the blueprint on how to make a juggernaut by trading for Terrence Romeo, Paul Zamer and Ronald Tubid. Rating: winner. Blackwater Elite. Draft Hall, Diego Dario, Dan Alberto, Chris Delapina. On the way, Paul Desiderio, Abu Tratter, Jericho Cruz, Brian Heruela. Departures: JP Arim, Paul Zamer, Ray Parks. Blackwater is going all in on Paul Desiderio as the originator of the Atinta mantra aims to bring his fighting spirit to Blackwater. The Elite did take a step back when they gave up JP Arim and Paul Zamer, vital cogs of the team that reached the playoffs in the PBA Governor's Cup as well as no. 2-pick Ray Parks, but their haul ain't that bad. With Desiderio, fellow rookie Abu Tratter and new boys Jericho Cruz and Brian Heruela bolstering a core that includes Mac Bello, Mike DiGregorio and Alain Maliksi, the Elite have a team capable of pulling off surprises next season. Rating: winner. NLEX Road Warriors. Draft Hall, Chris Porter, Kyles Lau, Dan Wong. On the way, JP Arim. NLEX had the perfect game plan, and its gamble already paid off. Reaching for Paul Desiderio at no. 4 was a risk, but when Abu Tratter fell at 7, things were already coming together for the Road Warriors. But that was until NLEX sent both of its first-rounders to Blackwater for Arim. Yes, Arim gives Coach Yang Giao the big man he has long craved for, but that left a big hole in the guard rotation with Kevin Alas still on his way to recovery from his ACL injury and Kiefer Ravina's FIBA-imposed 18-month ban yet to end. The jury is still out for the Road Warriors. Rating: winner to loser. Meralco Bolts. Draft Hall, Travis Jackson, Bon Quinto, Stephen Cudell. On the way, Bobby Ray Parks. Bolts coach Norman Black succeeded in stepping up Meralco's pace this season with his selection of Travis Jackson at 5th overall. And yes, Bon Quinto is a steal after surprisingly dropping to the 2nd round. But the Bolts failed to fulfill what they wanted to do all along heading to the draft, which was to add size to their aging frontline. Also worth mentioning, Meralco missed out on JP Ferndo, who could have made the partnership with his brother Brian a reality. Somehow, though, everything made sense as Meralco made a run for Bobby Ray Parks, as it showed that it's willing to play the long game as they look to a brighter future. Rating: loser to winner. TNT Catropa. Draft Hall, J.R. Ingteco, CJ Isat. On the way, David Semrid, Baser. We know TNT is the opposite of San Miguel, but what everybody didn't expect was the eerie silence from the Catropa during the draft. TNT barely did any moves during draft day to upgrade its roster, especially knowing beforehand that it was parting ways with Terrence Romeo. That inaction may prove to be costly for the Catropa, who are struggling to keep their place among the league's elite teams. Fortunately, TNT woke up in time and got Baser from sister team Meralco as a silver lining 2 days after the draft proper, giving Jason Castro an able backcourt partner for this upcoming season. Rating: loser. Rain or shine Elasto Painters. Draft Hall, JV Mokant, JJ Alejandro, Paul Varilla, Robbie Manalang, Harold Ng, Kant Lau, Job Carriaga. This is the PBA Draft and not a Buffett line. Someone needed to point that out to Rain or Shine, which drafted no less than 7 players from the rookie pool, the most by any of the 12 PBA teams. Save for first-rounders JV Mocan and JJ Alejandro, nothing is guaranteed for the other Elasto Painters draftees. Which makes the question all the more relevant: what was rain or shine trying to accomplish? Rating: loser.